All right, guys. So I just set out all my traps yesterday, and I come out here this morning. I put them out last night. I come out here this morning for the first check, and I can see that I've got one over there. I put a bunch of traps on this spot because it's a really, really good producing spot. But I had one snap. Looks like it caught him on the side, so it just wasn't a good catch. I'll come back and reset that. And then, well, I'll drive over here. I'm gonna go ahead and remake this. I'll show you how I do my remakes. And then we'll drive over there and we'll get the one that we caught. It looks like a real big one. We'll just have to see. And there might even be a second one over there. It's hard to tell. But real quick, I'll show you how to do this remake. Okay, so this was a flat set where they're coming under the fence right here. But since it was a flat set and it got sprung, when I remake it, I'm gonna make a dirt hole. That way, a little step down dirt hole. That way it's a little more inviting than just a flat set. And to do that, dig me a little hole for my chain. Set my trap. Bring it to night latch. Get everything bedded real good. So the sand out, basically we don't have dirt, we have sand out here. So I have to drive my stakes real deep and then bed my trap super good. There's no chance of it freezing over or anything. And then I like to just make a nice tight little place for them to put their foot on there. And then put our dirt hole right here. Just like that. And then for bait, I do the same thing almost all year. This is Cavin's Hiawatha Valley, and then it's Hellfire. And I'm gonna end up making some of this Hellfire myself this year because I think it's gonna work out where I catch a few skunks. And I just take me a little stick, get me a nice gob of this on there. I might need a different stick. There we go. I'll just take a stick, get me a little gob of that on there, put it down in the hole. And then pretty much the same thing on this, except it's not quite a gob. It's more like just dip the stick in it and then put it down the hole. So just a little bit is all it takes. It's real sticky stuff. There she goes. All right, that remake's done. Let's go get this dog from back here. All right, looks like we got a pretty good one. A little tangled up in the fence, but that's not bad. So that was on a flat set. And then over here, I got another trap over here, sprung. That's on a flat set. So this is how close I was to a catch last night. The pan is right here. Ooh. The pan is right here. And there's a fresh coyote track here and a fresh coyote track here. Very close. Maybe I need to start offsetting my pans just a little bit. But pretty close. That's the first one of the year for me in the traps. And that is a very, very pretty coyote. Great looking dog. So this one is a The reason I put this one in my flat set is because it's a Bridger dogless. And it's got a really, really wide trigger on it. And I think that might be part of the reason I didn't have a good catch, was because I had it set in here like this. And if they step here, it may not get a good clamp on them. So this time, instead, I'm gonna put it in here where if they hit the middle of it, they're gonna get caught. I don't want that stick under the pan. Get out of there. Okay. And then just gonna kind of cover the pan like so. And coyotes, you can't really guide them like you would a bobcat or anything, but you can narrow it down just enough where they will catch it. So I want them to step right here, and I'll just close this in ever so slightly where if they come through here, they have a real good chance of stepping on that. All right, let's go check our last trap. So this way, so you can kind of see it goes off that way and it comes right here under the fence. Yesterday there was a bunch of hair in here, so we're just going to remake this one as a flat set and hope it gets a catch tomorrow.